Hey y'all, waiting for a few of you to pop on. Sorry, I've got some bedhead going on right now. Hey, so I want to address the special session coming up, and the reason that I've got bedhead is because myself and members of our team, there have been 79 bills filed since yesterday. In the House for the special session, which is great. But we are going through all of those bills right now that have been filed in the House. Lots dealing with masks, medical freedom, boards of health, things in our schools, partisan elections, all kinds of things going on. But we're going to go through all 79 of those bills. And at some point today, and we'll put a link up on social media and via email. So make sure if you're not subscribed to our email, go to tennesseestands.org and subscribe to our email. But we're going to send a link. We're going to have a page on our website that's going to show every one of the bills that's being filed so far for special session. And we're going to give you our feedback on those bills. We're going to communicate support on the bills that we think should be supported and whatnot. So be looking out for that. But the bigger thing I wanted to point out is elections. Listen, I want to say it's unbelievable, but truthfully, it's quite believable. Many of you may or may not know, we have Dominion machines here in Williamson County and in Hamilton County. So in two of our counties here in Tennessee, we have Dominion machines. There is a group of people across the state, several groups across the state, but including here in Williamson County, that have been fighting hard, investigating to get those machines out of our county, and also asking the state to do an audit of our elections across the state so that we can have some confidence that Tennessee elections are secure and trustworthy. Well, yesterday we had elections here in the city of Franklin in Williamson County for city alderman. I think there were 5 positions, 4 wards and 1 at-large position. We had somewhere in the neighborhood. Let me see. Let me pull this figure up here. Listen, you're gonna want to hear this. Yeah, we had looks like 3,995 ballots cast. All right, 3,995 ballots cast yesterday for our city alderman elections. That is only 6% of registered voters here in Tennessee. With with only 6% of registered voters in a voting day for city alderman, the election is contested today. They couldn't even accurately, the machines failed. We knew last night that at Legacy Middle School and one other location, that the amount of votes that were being cast versus the votes that were being tabulated by the machines was off. We had videos from poll watchers that were recording this going down, showing conclusively that the machines were not tabulating correctly the amount of votes that were actually being cast. So in Ward 3, Michelle Sutton, who is a candidate for Ward 3, she lost by only 25 votes. 25 votes. So she's filing a lawsuit and demanding a recount. That recount is supposed to happen at 1 p.m. today and is supposed to be concluded by today. And because of the discrepancies in the machines, our Secretary of State, Trey Hargett, and Mark Goings, Director of our elections, has considered our elections incomplete. But the point is this. Here's the point. Could not even accurately tabulate an election in the city of Franklin with less than 4,000 votes. It failed. With less than 4,000 votes, our county commission, our election commission, and our machines could not even deal with a local election. How do you think these machines and our voting system is accurately dealing with our votes for governor, with our votes for U.S. Senate, with our votes for president, with our votes for mayor? Do you think they're accurately counting any of these elections? Are we truly being represented by the people that were? So look, here's the thing. Trey Hargett, Commissioner Bob Brown, Mark Goins, all of you guys. In fact, 2 weeks ago, there was a presentation given at the Capitol to the State Election Commission by these people who have been doing all of this research. And I just want to tell you, I want to report firsthand knowledge from this group. They were poorly treated. They were poorly treated and almost shoved out of the room by the State Election Commission, who did not want to listen and did not want to hear that there were problems with our elections and the way that we were tabulating these results here in the state of Tennessee, and tons of chain of custody issues with ballots that have been found throughout the state, especially here in Williamson County. So I just want to report to you here on behalf of Tennessee Stands. We just had an election yesterday for city alderman, less than 4,000 votes, and these Dominion machines could not even handle that. We actually have several accusations of some wrongdoing that we saw going on by poll watchers that were on the ground at least 2 voting locations here in Williamson County. So seems like the fix was in. But look, these elections have to be fixed, and Trey Hargett and Mark Goins have to start paying attention. When citizens come to you with proven results, with studies done that show you conclusively that we have problems here in Tennessee, it's your job and your duty to fix it and address it, not ignore it, not sweep it under the rug, and not pretend that these Tennesseans are just a bunch of conspiracy theory idiots, because we're not. You guys are liars. And you guys are shirking your duty and your constitutional responsibility to secure elections here in the state of Tennessee. So we're asking you to get to it, do your job, because we don't even know if we can elect city aldermen here in the city of Franklin anymore. And it's sad. Again, apologize for the bedhead, but guys, I got to go. I am going to get back to work on going through these bills that have been submitted for special session, and we're going to get some information out to you today. Also, I've been told that the Senate, the House deadline for filing was yesterday. The Senate deadline for filing is today, which means that all of the bills that are actually going to make it to committee, we should know what those bills are by end of day today. That's what I'm being told. But we'll be getting all that information to you as we get it. This is going to, like we said before, this special session is going to happen fast and furious. So we're gonna keep an eye on it and make sure that you're getting all the information that you can. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate all you do. Hey, don't let up on this election stuff. There's been a bunch of people that's saying Tennessee Stands hasn't been paying attention to elections. We have been. It's just we're fighting fights on all fronts. And right now we've got our teeth dug into this medical freedom fight, and we have an opportunity to fix it right now in this special session. But I'll tell you this, when the General Assembly comes back into session in January, we had better get these elections fixed before 2022. Because I'm telling you, Mark Goins and Trey Hargett, we have a problem here in Tennessee. And until you show the public that you're willing to look at this, investigate it, and provide solutions, Tennesseans are not going to trust our elections here in the state. So I just want you to know, at we care about elections too, but there's a lot of fights that we have to fight. We feel like the medical freedom fight is urgent, is the most urgent right now. But we know that 2022 is coming. And so we're going to start paying close attention to how we execute on our elections here in the state. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for continuing to follow. And much love to you. God bless.